Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tammy here. So today I was thinking about doing a chit chat, get ready with me, and a Q&A. So yeah, let's get started. As you guys can tell, I did dye my hair blue. I was feeling a little bit dangerous, but yeah. If you guys have any questions about how I did it or who did it, leave it in the comments below. So today I'm going to start off with some Doe Action moisturizer. Okay, let's get a few pumps of that, just about that much. Rub it on my face. So we'll start off with the first question of the Q and the A. First question, where are you from? I was born and raised in the good old San Antonio, Texas. I actually really love living here. There's a lot to do, so I mean, sometimes I wish I lived by the beach or, you know, had that good ocean view, but not really my thing. Ocean, I prefer the lake. I like going to the lake. Canyon Lake is where I go all the time with my family. Love it there. I haven't gone because, you know, COVID, whatever, but hopefully we get to go. And I like to go to San Marcos to go float. That's where my sister lives because, you know, she's a Texas State Bobcat. I'm gonna go ahead and take this, what is it, Juvia's Place foundation. This is in the shade 510. So what I like to do is I'm gonna put a little bit here. Ooh, that's not a little bit, I should put a lot. You guys, if y'all put this much, it's way too much. Ugh. Okay, let's go with the flow. Okay, so I'm gonna put some on my face, just like this. And usually a little bit goes a long way. I don't even know why the hell I put this much, but I haven't used it in a while, so hopefully. And I have a damped, this is my Real Technique sponge, I believe, beauty sponge. Does anybody else get really bad allergies when they wake up? Because gosh darn it, I get bad allergies in the morning. It's not even the morning, it's like almost 2. Can you all see that? Hello, I'm like a totally different person. Who is she? But yeah, I was born in San Antonio. I love living here. My brothers and sister are out of town. They moved away. My brother moved away after he finished college. Actually after he got his bachelor's. And then he did his master's. He did his master's online, which is pretty dope. So yeah, it's just me, my parents, and the little sister, who is still in high school, that live in San Antonio. Brother moved a lot. Brother moved to, first he moved to Dallas. He had a job opportunity there, and that's where he finished his master's, I believe. I think he got his master's online. And then he moved to Austin because he got another job opportunity. Sorry if I'm looking over here, I have my mirror. He got a job opportunity, which is really good. Really good for him. And you guys, just letting you know, this foundation, I have really oily skin. Usually if I have a short day, if I'm gonna be at the house, which I am gonna be at the house today, or my boyfriend's house, he's so cute. He kind of made me this little room because his sister moved out, so he let me use this little room for when I do my makeup and stuff. So he put it, I mean, it's not a little TV, it's a pretty big TV over here. I have YouTube on it. But yeah, he moved to Dallas first, and then he moved to Austin, and then he moved back to Dallas recently to go. He got another job opportunity, which is awesome. He's very smart, my brother. I respect him for that, and I look up to him a lot because you girl. I'm not saying I'm dumb, but I mean, my brother's got the brains. So does my sister. My sister moved to San Marcos as soon as she finished high school, because she went to Texas State to become a teacher. So maybe she's got the brains. Maybe I just didn't get any brains. What the hell happened to me? I have no idea, but whatever. I got the cooking skills, so whatever. My siblings do not live here. Kind of sad, but I haven't seen my brother in maybe a year and a half, 2 years. I haven't seen him, but he usually calls me every day, so that's awesome. He always checks up on me, especially everything that's happened recently with me losing my job and stuff from the COVID. You know, everybody's getting laid off, but he always checks up on me and make sure I'm doing okay. He tries to push me to be better and just motivate me to or not be down, because I know sometimes I kind of get overthink, and I'm not really, I mean, I wouldn't say that I don't cry, but when I do cry, I'm like really stressed out, and he knows when I'm really stressed out, and he's just like, Tammy, stop crying, you never cry. I'm like, yes I do, I always cry, what do you mean? But he's awesome. He's a really good big brother. I'm actually the middle child. 4 sisters and 1 brother. My oldest sister actually passed away 4 years ago. She was very sick, and unfortunately she passed away. The way she passed away in her sleep, with my nephew next to her. I'm really happy that she didn't pass away by herself, and that she passed away in her sleep. It's here now to talk about, because it's made me and my brother and sisters closer. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to endure, because I mean, I was fully grown in college, you know, I knew what was going on, and then, you know, and I had talked to her the day before she actually passed, and she told me, hey Tams, like, do you want to hang out, or do you want to go to, she asked me to dinner with her and my brother-in-law, and I was like, no, it's already late, like, I have a short shift. It was whenever I was working at Ross, so, and I was part-time at Ross whenever I was in college. And I told her, no, like, I get off, I have like a short shift. I only have like a, was it 8 to 1 shift? So, I mean, by the time, because she had dialysis the next day, so by the time I got out, she was already finishing up her dialysis, and I was gonna go home and change and do all that, get ready. But I kept calling her whenever I got home, and she wasn't answering. And I was like, oh, okay, she's probably still in dialysis. So she wasn't answering me, and I was like, okay, what's going on? She's probably still, you know, maybe her dialysis went a little bit late. But then I get a call from my mom's best friend, my sister's, my youngest sister, her godmother, because they work together. And I got kind of scared because, you know, my mom has health issues as well, and she kind of had the same thing as my sister, but my sister had it worse. My mom has diabetes and kidney disease, and my sister had the same thing, but my sister's was way worse. She wasn't really taking care of her. I mean, I don't want to sound ugly, but she wasn't really taking care of herself like the way she should be. My mom is very careful with the things that she puts, the food that she intakes. She's very careful of what she eats and, you know, stuff like that, because she doesn't want to get super sick, because that's also how my grandma passed away, her mom. But yeah, so I get a call and she says, "Hey Miha, I need you to sit down and just breathe." And I was like, you know, at first I thought it was my mom. I was like, what do you mean? Like, what's going on? Because you don't expect that you're gonna get the news, you know, something so tragic over the phone. It's the worst way to get it, especially like I was by myself. My parents were at work. My sister was away in San Marcos in school, in college, and then my youngest sister was at school. And I was like, okay, like what's going on, you know? And I thought it was my mom. Like I said, I thought something had happened to my mom, and I was like, what's going on? Like what happened? Like, is mom okay? And she was like, yes, Miha, your mom's fine. She's like, but she's in shock. She's in shock of what's going on. And I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, what's, you know, I was like, what's going on? Like, what happened? And she was like, your sister passed away. And I was like, what do you mean? I just talked to her yesterday. What do you mean she passed away? Like, are you kidding me? You know, I didn't really I didn't really want to believe it, because like I said, I had literally just talked to her, and it's not something that, you know, that you really can cope with in a couple, you know, from one phone call. You know, I was like, no, there's no way you don't want to believe it. And it, like I said, it was one of the hardest things that I had to endure. And my poor brother-in-law had just lost his mom a couple of months before my sister passed away. And my sister actually spoke at her rosary and her funeral, because my brother-in-law, his mom just passed away, and he couldn't bring himself to talk in front of everybody. So my sister went up there and she spoke at her rosary, and it was just so sad. You know, he's one of the strongest persons that I know. And just like thinking about it, it's horrible, you know? Nobody likes to go through that or lose somebody that they love. But going back, so she told me, and I was just like, I couldn't breathe, you know? I couldn't believe what was being said to me, and I didn't want to believe it, because, I mean, who wants to hear, oh, your sister passed away over the phone? It was just hard to hear. And then after I hung up with her, I got a call from my dad. And my dad was like, Miha, I don't know if you heard the news. And I was like, yes, like, so-and-so told me. And he's like, my dad rarely cries. My dad almost never cries, but he was so broken, because no parent wants to lose their kid. And he told me he was just so heartbroken and he couldn't even talk. And he was like, I need you to be strong and I need you to do me a huge favor. And I was like, okay, like, you know, what's up? Like, what do you need me to do? And he's like, I need you to go and pick up your little sister from school. He's like, I don't want you to tell her anything because whenever I get home, I'm gonna tell her. And I said, oh, shit. You know, I don't have a very good poker face when I cry because, you know, my eyes get all puffy and my eyes are like bloodshot red. And I'm trying not to think about it because I know what's coming. So I pick up my sister from school and she's like, Tam, what's wrong? Like, I said nothing, you know, me and Dad got into it. You know, I just made up something, like a quick lie. But we got home, my dad told her, she was crying, and it was just a horrible feeling. And then my brother came down, and then him and my cousin went to go pick up my sister from San Marcos, and my brother said it was the hardest thing like he had to do was, you know, go pick up my sister and act like nothing was happening. And then after that, you know, all the family was at the house, and she came home and immediately she knew something was wrong. And we were all there. My dad's face was so puffy, and he basically like sat her down and was like, hey mija, like you know, something really bad happened. Your sister passed away. And oh my god, the look on her face was just, I couldn't even, I was like, man, that was probably the hardest thing my dad had to do, was to tell my sisters. But it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years since she's passed. She was buried really close to home, so that's really good. I'm really happy about that. Sorry I got really emotional. But yeah, it's something that, you know, after she had passed, I was in such a dark place, and I was mad at the world, and I was just very angry because she didn't get to see me graduate. She wouldn't, like, now, like, it kind of makes me sad sometimes because, you know, she'll never be able to meet Roger. And oof. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's really sad. But I mean, I love her with all of my heart, and I know she's with me and she's always watching over me. But oh my god, we got personal and deep in this. I'm trying to do my makeup and I'm crying. Okay. Okay, enough being sad. I think y'all, this video has gone on a long time. My bad. Okay, so next question. That was the first one. What made you want to do YouTube? Honestly, I've always wanted to do YouTube. I just never had the motivation to do YouTube. I never really had them, I was never really motivated until I lost my job, so hey, here I am doing YouTube. Alright guys, got that eyeliner on. I've always wanted to do YouTube. I've always wanted to try it. It's kind of like another way of expressing myself and being able to just do like these chit chat get ready with me, or you know, take you on for a vlog. I'm gonna invest in like a tripod that I can hold up and I can take you guys around whenever we're out of quarantine. When I speak my mind and, you know, get some stuff off my chest, it kind of helps me. But yeah. What kind of music do you listen to? Girl. I love classic rock. I love K-pop. I love regular rock. Honestly, like, I like a bit of everything, but I listen to a lot of K-pop. I love BTS. I know there's some haters on BTS, but I don't know how. Freaking love them. My little sister actually got me into them, and I bought us tickets to go see them in Dallas, but they postponed their tour, so hopefully I can get a date. Hopefully they post a date on their notes. I kind of hope that they postpone it a year, just so when I get a job I can actually have vacation time built up to go, because I love them so much. So I'm about to put on my lashes. This is how they look. You guys can see those. They're by this brand. I get them at my local lash place because, you know, they're actually doing curbside, so that's awesome. What are some hobbies? My main hobby that I do a lot is I like to cook. And I'm actually gonna start doing meal preps again and sell them, because I used to do that. And I actually have a food truck, but I am honestly thinking about selling it, because it's a little food trailer. It's not really a food truck, it's a trailer. Mainly because I don't have a truck to pull it, and my parents have the truck, but my dad's always working, and you know, I want to be able to pull it on my own, but I want to eventually invest in an actual like truck. So hopefully I'll be able to sell this food trailer for a decent amount, and then put that in my savings account and invest in an actual truck. So where did you and your boyfriend meet? That's a fun story. Me and him actually met on Tinder. I know, don't freaking shame me. You know, people can meet on there. It's weird because my friends actually made me a Tinder account because I guess they got sad seeing me lonely all the time, and I don't know, I never was really into the dating, because, you know, there's all these like boys out there and they don't want a relationship, so I'm not about that. And my friends always made fun of me because I was always single. I love him so much. I met him a year and 7 months ago is when I swiped. What is it, swipe right or swipe left? I don't know, I swiped, and we ended up talking. We went on a lot of dates, and yeah, you know, finally we met October 2018. We met in person January 2019, and then we dated all the way till October of 2019, and then he asked me to be his girlfriend. So we've been like official for October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 months. Yeah. And I've loved every moment of it. He's such a sweetheart. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. He's in the other room. I don't know if y'all hear him screaming, but he's playing video games online with his friends, so nerd. But yeah, that's how we met. Next question. How did you get into makeup? So I actually got into makeup watching YouTube videos. Learning to be Fearless. Go check her out. She's freaking awesome. Alex, if you're watching, which you're probably not, but that's okay. I love you, girl. You're awesome. She's actually taught me everything I know about makeup and loving my body, because I'm a thick chick. You know, it's okay. Everybody loves thick girls. Yeah, she's honestly the main reason I got into makeup. I never wore makeup. When did I start doing makeup? Probably second semester of college is when I started playing around with like the eyeliner and the mascara, and then I didn't start doing lashes until maybe a year ago because I didn't even know how to do lashes, is in. But I'm gonna wipe that away. Just like all of my haters, wipe them away, dust them off. You know what? I actually had these friends that I don't know, we stopped being, I mean, it was kind of me, it was kind of stupid, but we kind of stopped being friends over something dumb, and actually got in touch with one of them, and we're actually pretty good friends again. We kind of buried all of our pettiness, and it was really good. It kind of took a weight off of my shoulders because she's a cool person, and I don't even know why I stopped being friends with her. I mean, I do know why, but it was stupid. And I told her I was sorry because I'm an idiot. And I'm freaking tonta, I'm sorry. But she's cool. She's a really good friend. She's awesome. And you guys, like, don't be afraid, like, if you get in beef with somebody over something stupid and petty when you were young, don't be afraid to reach out to them and be like, hey girl, I'm sorry. Like, if she don't forgive you, then hey, at least you tried. Luckily she did forgive me, so that's good. Help. Do you ever put on y'all's lashes and they stick to the bottom lash? That's freaking funny. Okay. Hey. Okay, last question, guys. What are some insecurities you have? Well, where do I even start? Honestly, I'm insecure about my belly. Every time my boyfriend touches my stomach, I'm like, babe, stop, don't do that. And he's like, babe, but I love you. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't love my stomach. And yeah. And he's like, bitch, get over it. I love you. Like, oh, boo. I love you too. That sounds all nasty and shitty. But yeah, that's one of my main insecurities is my stomach. But I'm honestly learning to love my body and actually get more comfortable in wearing different stuff, because I kind of don't like to wear shorts, which is stupid because it's freaking hot and I live in Texas where the weather changes like every day. You never know what the weather's gonna be like. Sometimes it's literally hot and like 90 degrees, and then the next day it's like 40 and it's cold and it's raining. But hey, whatever. But yeah, that's one of my main insecurities is my stomach. The next is I have thin hair. That's another insecurity of mine. I wish I had like thick hair. That'd be freaking awesome. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see that this is so dry. And I think that's it. This is my look. Hello, hi, how are you? Oh, actually, I forgot my lipstick. Oh my god. The main part, girl. Where is she? This is my final look. Hello, hi, how are you? But yeah, thank you guys for staying on this video. If y'all are still here, thanks. I hope y'all grabbed a snack. I hope y'all, did your makeup with me. That's awesome. I always watch YouTube videos whenever I'm doing my makeup, so that's why I just kept on rambling on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Leave a comment down below. We'll talk about next time. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Follow me on Instagram, on the Facebook, under Tammy Puente. Bye guys, see you in the next video.